Oh boy. Rise of Kong. Let's see. Okay. Skull Island, Rise of Kong.
There are stories of gods told by fanatics. Stories of kings told by the oppressed. And fantasy stories told by the gullible. However, the stories of this age-old island are passed on from generation to generation by those willing to tell a much bigger tale. The stories of the beasts and their king. The story of Kong. It was not long ago when the Kong species began to disappear. The battles among the island's beasts have existed long before anyone could even recall them. Still,
okay, let's play the game.
Survival.
Let's actually play the game. I didn't sit here for this insane cutscene for a game that everyone says is bad. Oh my god. He looks a little goofy. What? Whoa. He's farting as he walks. The sound effects are delayed. Did you see that? The sound effects aren't synced with the game at all. They're behind. The sound effects are behind. There's no sound effect as he lands. Let's dodge. Was it a headbutt? Heavy headbutt. Ground punch. Triple smash. Shoulder tackle. Block. Roar. Whoa, throw items. It's like Donkey Kong Bonanza before Donkey Kong Bonanza came out. Look. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Ooh. Oh no, cutscene.
Night storms are a bad omen in times of crisis, and the Kongs knew it well. The father
Looks like an
and
action
the
figure.
son had yet to return.
All his fur
from
looks like
hunting.
plastic.
The mother, fearing the worst, decided to venture out in search of her family.
Wait, this is the Mother Kong right now? This is the Mother Kong, apparently. Okay. Thinking of Phil's best friend. Shit. I pounded them at the paste. I don't even know where they are. They're gone. Look. They just spontaneously disintegrate. They're fucking shit. I grabbed it. It's in my hand. Oh! It's gone. It's gone now. Thank you to Phil's best friend who gifted a sub on Kick. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. We're now up to 406. We're only 44 away from another goal. We're getting closer to DSP tries it. And 94 away from another shot, which I would love to do. Lock your enemy's left trigger. Use B to roll while in combat. Look at this. Down to half health already. How do I get some? Headbutt. A big headbutt to the wall. Oh, fuck your camp. Oh, it didn't work. Couldn't destroy this? That's lame. You're Kong and you can't destroy anything? What kind of a shitty Kong are you? Here we go. Headbutt, miss. How do I get health back? They haven't explained yet. Just do it roll. I have no health. I'm gonna die. What am I supposed to do? I don't care about stunning. I need health. What's my favorite color? Probably a variation of blue, but I like black and red as well. Wait a minute. Did I just go in a complete circle? I did. I went in a complete circle because it's the same area I was just in. Dead. In the tutorial. Dead. Game over. Try again. Game over. Try again. From the start. What am I doing? They're not explaining anything. They're not saying where to go. They're not saying what your objective is. It's like, oh, fuck around. Fuck about. You figure it out. Oh? I absorbed that? I absorbed the flower? Was that health? So maybe the flowers are health. Yes, because that's what King Kong does. He just eats flowers all day. Red trigger grabs small enemies. What the fuck? Finisher. Look at this. Oh. All right. What am I going to wear for Halloween this year? This year, I have decided I'm going to wear a costume for Halloween. That's right. Special bar. Yep, eat the flower. Snap his neck. That's right, Kong is a vegan. He's a vegetarian. You didn't know that? He just eats flowers all day. Now you learned something, see? Primal Rage. Hold it together. How do you use that? I don't think it did anything. Interrupt it doesn't work. Is that it? I guess I'm using it now. I'm not sure what it did. Oh, nice. I'm not sure what it did. Look. So he auto eats the plants he comes across. You don't have to do anything to do it. He just does it. I don't know which way to go. Okay. Fuck him, just skip him. Boom. Here's something new. What is this? The only way you'll find other types of obstacles, press the right bumper button 3 times. Wow. How exciting. No, I don't think you get any experience in this game, so I think you can just skip the enemies if you want. I don't think you have to fight them all. It doesn't seem like you get any experience at all. I don't know what I'm doing. It looks like a dead end, right? Wait, oh wait, here we go. No? Glitch it. Just fucking glitch it and go up there now. Glitch it. Glitch the wall now. Go! Go, Kong, go! Yo! Now! I did it! I glitched it! No. Nothing up here. The fuck? Thank you, Vasil. Oh, here we go. That's how you do it. You hold left trigger, then you hold jump, and you can release. You can jump to a certain spot. Watch. See? Okay, that's cool. Thank you, Vassal, for 1,000 kicks. That's the biggest kicks of the night. Thank you for that. And then Francisco did a $5 super chat. He says, what's up? How you doing? Well, we have had a interesting day, Francisco. Basically, what we found is that a lot of these games that we say, oh, the worst games ever, this will be a fun marathon. It hasn't really stacked up to be that way. They're just not good games to play. You know what I'm saying? These are the kind of games that are fun if you're the kind of person who's going to do some kind of a crazy edited video and add in skits and put together things with the funny footage that sucks or whatever. But it's just not necessarily entertaining to try to play these games legit at all. Some of them have been quite boring. I think the best ones were actually the old ones. You know, the E.T. and then Action 52 actually were pretty good. Everything else has been kind of sucky, no lie. Gollum sucked, it was so boring. Big Rigs didn't even work, right? And this one, as you're starting to see probably, also seems pretty darn boring. It's just a basic platformer, it looks like, with nothing to it. But the night is still young, we still have several hours of streaming. So maybe something else will happen, I don't know. Okay, we made it. Very excited. No. Amazing. Kill those little shits. Squished them like the bugs they were. I like, this is funny, like, the whole point of King Kong is that he's supposed to be an insanely huge, monstrous gorilla, right? Like a giant kaiju beast. Let's make a game where he's basically small. So they did. They made a game where he's basically small, and he's doing platforming as if he were tiny. Why do that? He's calm. Make the player feel like he's colossal. He's doing crazy things. Instead, here he's just platforming in a generic cave, and he's basically just as small as any other protagonist of any game ever, right? It's very weird, the design choice they made here. Boom! It missed. It didn't do anything. It literally didn't do anything. Okay. Thank you to your future stepdad. Your future stepdad with a gifted sub. I appreciate that. All right, we got momentum. We're at the 426. Guys, let's get to 450 right now. Let's hit a goal. Let's hit our third goal of the stream. Then let's get to 500. Let's get another shot. We're getting it. We're getting some momentum flowing now, right? We are. We're getting some momentum flowing now. Let's go. Let's keep that momentum. Let's go. Let's not falter. Let's not stutter. Let's not trip and fall and stumble. Let's go. All right. All right. Here we go. Ground slam. See what I mean? It's like, oh, here you go. You're feeling huge, you're feeling powerful. Here's a wall that makes you look like you're tiny. Climb it. It's a big boy. Oh no, his daddy is dead. Daddy. LB interrupts and stuns your enemies. This is fun. I don't understand this. Left bumper. Left bumper doesn't charge. Left bumper doesn't do what they say it does. They're saying left bumper would parry. No, left bumper does a shoulder. So what are they talking about? Invisible wall, great. Did they put any health in the boss arena? No, why would they fucking do that? In the tutorial of the game where you don't know what to do, you do no damage at all. You're just little damage. The boss does insane damage. There's no healing. And the left bumper they said to use during his combo doesn't work in parry. What a great game. Well, this is fun. Ouch! The apex predator. Okay.
The last survivors of the Kongs had perished against the fury of Gaw, except for a small infant. Call it luck, will, or destiny. The last of the Kongs had survived thanks to his parents' sacrifice and his own perseverance. was not enough. Kong yearned for vengeance. He
That's
wanted
right.
to take the life of the monster that took away his family.
Wants revenge. Gonna kill the kids, kill the children.
But he was weak. He could not fight without surviving first. And for years he could not do anything but grow in the middle of the island's dangers. Kong was alone now. But Kong would have to overcome the constant fear of larger, more powerful, hungrier beasts in order to survive. But the fury, the memories, and the desire for revenge gave him a reason to stand tall and wait for the day he could face Gong with the strength to defeat her.
A lot of narrative in this King Kong game. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why? What was it? What was all that story? So now you're actually Kong, even though you look exactly the same as your mother, except they slightly recolored you. You look almost exactly the same. Can I go up here? No. Oh, man. I received a $5 tip. Play Bad Rats, this person says. Yeah, I didn't even prepare Bad Rats today because no one had really mentioned it in regards to today's Bad Games Marathon, so I didn't really think of it or anything. Oh, all right, we're at the 4:31. 19 to go to hit our next goal. 69 to go for our next shot. And man, I would like some shots tonight. I've only had 4 today. Only 4 shots over the course of a long marathon. It's not a good ratio. Get under there. I don't have the moves. I don't have the jumping slam. I don't have anything. Look, I have nothing on my right trigger. So they removed some of his move, like the mother's moves. He doesn't have it. They weren't kidding when they said he was weak. He could barely kill these crabs. Kong is a weakling. Yeesh. He really is a weakling at this point. Someone says I should change it to $50 per shot. The only way I would change it to $50 per shot is if we get $200 right now. If we get $200 right now, I'll take 4 shots. But that's the only circumstance. It's that simple. $200 of support right now. I'll take 4 shots right now. And that's it. It's the only time I would do it. And if someone doesn't take me up on it right now, it won't happen. Oh, he can't do the jump either. What the hell? He has no abilities. He can't do the jump. He can't do the jumping pound. He can't do anything. He sucks. He's terrible. He fucking stinks. What a shitty fucking ape this guy is. Shittiest ape there ever was. Call. This ape is very shitty. Shitty is the ape. The ape is full of shittiness and suckage. Here you go. Yeah. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Is someone going to do the 200 to get me to drink 4 shots in a row or not? If not, stop trying to ask for discounts when it's never going to happen. No idea what we're doing. The game hasn't even said what we're doing right now. A baby skull? The fuck is that? What do I need a baby skull for? Oh, there's a map. It doesn't say where to go. Look, there's a map, but it doesn't say where to go at all. How am I supposed to know where we're going? The... We're in the playground right now. Whatever that is, the playground. God, what am I doing? The game doesn't explain anything. Just fucking walk around? Walk around and do nothing. Why are we doing this? Fight and clear the zone. One flower in the whole arena, and I gotta kill all those fucking crabs. And again, I have no special abilities, no slam, nothing. Look at this day. I can't do anything. It sucks. This game is trash. You do no damage to anyone. You have no moves. What the fuck do you want me to do? I have no moves. Look at this, gangbang. Dude, it just tanks everything. Dude, it tanks every hit. What are you supposed to do? It tanks every hit. I don't know what they expect you to do with no abilities whatsoever. 0 abilities. Holding block doesn't do anything. This is awful. You taking off, Jade? All right, have a good night, Jade. Yeah, this game is awful. I mean, I get why people say it's one of the worst it is. You can't even do anything. You have no attacks. The introduction has you as your mother, and you're powerful with all these attacks, and they take them all away. It out. I got the health, but I'm kicking its ass. Look at this. Basic attack and tackle damage up. Throwing rock is bigger and faster and grants armor. Shoulder check is a shorter recovery animation if it doesn't hit an enemy. Can do any of these. That was very exciting. I'm absolutely thrilled. Hope that you guys are enjoying Kong, Skull Island Rise of Kong, or whatever the fuck it's called. Skull Island's Kong of Rising. I actually don't know the name of this game. I have no clue what the real name is. I wasn't paying attention. Skull Island's Kong Rising of Kong. Rising Kong of Kong, Konging Kong. A bowl of food? Wow! Kagawa to life. You got a bowl of food. It's empty now, so you're hungry, dude. All you wanna do is Kong all day, but then you find an empty bowl. Oh shit. You need to learn to hold heavy attack to destroy the debris. Well, I don't have that ability. We can't do that yet. So what do I do? So basically, here's why the game sucks. The game is an open world, and you're required to wander around this open world, doing stuff and leveling up. Once you get the certain things unlocked, then you can go back to the other parts you couldn't get to yet and do them. But is that fun? No. The combat is very slow and grindy, as you saw. Basically, you have to figure out the one way to beat the enemies. In this case, I'd use this shoulder tackle to stun lock the crab. If I didn't do that, then the crab would be able to just bully me because that's super armor. But the shoulder tackle let it stun, and then you could hit it and then stun it again and then hit it. So basically, the whole game is going to be a slow slog, right? And is that fun? No. Now, is this game atrociously bad? No. I'll be honest with you guys. This is not atrociously bad. The game's all right. The game makes sense for what it is. You're playing as Kong. You're exploring Skull Island. You're fighting enemies. You're leveling up, right? I guess it's supposed to be a prequel series to when Kong actually, appeared in the movies doing things. And it's not that bad, honestly. But is it good? No. So why exactly do people say it was like the worst game of last year? Because, you want to know why? Because people want to have roar. How the fuck do I roar? I don't know. I don't know how to roar. Here's what it is. This is the truth. I know some people will probably say, oh no, bullshit. No, here's what it is. People these days all want to bandwagon on things toxically and negatively. Okay? They do. They all want to feel like they're part of the same experience. Like they're part of some kind of a viral thing. So what they do is they look for a game that's mediocre, but then they all collectively agree it's awful. It's the worst game. This is not the worst game. The graphics are fine. They're not great, but they're fine. The combat elements are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. The game isn't crashing constantly. The game isn't having issues. The story, I guess, can eventually be engaging if you keep playing. It's a functional game. 15 years ago, people would have been like, oh, this is game of the year, right? But the problem is today, everyone wants to expect 500 hours out of a game. Everyone wants to expect top tier stuff. I'm not defending the game. It's not great, but this is not the worst game. Seriously, it's not. Why do so many people make videos about this game and about Gollum that we played earlier? Dude, they're not horrible games. They're just not good. They're boring, but they're not horrible. So why the fuck are these people making such a big deal out of it? Views. Views, ladies and gentlemen. They want views. So oh, Kong Skull Island, it's such a horrible game. Oh my God, let me do an hour video about how it's bad. Let me make fun of it, do skits and tear it a new asshole. Oh, Gollum, look at Gollum, he looks like shit. Oh, he's jumping off the wall, slipping all over. Who cares? The games aren't that good, fine. Then don't play them. No one did anyway. Let's be honest. How many people would have played this game or the Gollum game if people hadn't over-exaggerated how bad that they were? Seriously. That's what it is. Over-exaggeration for online attention. This game is not bad, but it's not good. It just is, right? Does it need to exist? No, not really. But it's passable. It's a passable game. Sure, if they were charging $90 for this game, I'd be like, you're insane. But the way that people act today, you got to blow everything up to be the most... It's the worst I've ever played. The worst possible thing. No, it's not. No, it's not. You want to know what's worse than games like this? Assassin's Creed Shadows, a franchise that once was good and could potentially be good again, but the game devs completely lost their way, started going for stupid agendas and nonsense, ruining what they once had that was great. That's worse for gaming than a game like this, a game that's at least trying, but it's obvious that the game developers just don't have the talent to make it a great game. At least it functions. You know what I'm saying? At least it functions. Use a stalagmite. Where did the stalagmite go? I lost it. It disappeared immediately. Great. So I'm probably not going to play much more of it because it's not very good. I'm not really enjoying my time with it. At the same time, it's not like, oh God, this is the worst game I've ever played and I'm tortured by playing it. And you know what I mean? What a bunch of embarrassments for the game devs. No, the game actually isn't that bad. Look, it's performing quite well on my PC. I mean, yeah, look, the shadows are popping in as I run, but you know, what are you expecting? This isn't from a AAA studio, right? I seriously can't believe so many people said this is like the worst game of 2024. I want to talk about being disingenuous. Just because you wanted clickbait views, you had to say this was the worst game of 2024 and do all videos and shit about it. Jeez. Modern content creation has become pretty fucking pathetic. It really has. Where the hell am I on the map? Oh, there I am. See, so what you do is you explore this open world map. See, I just found a new area. As you go into these areas, you probably do combat challenges. You probably get some experience, you level up. Once you get all the abilities, then you can unlock the other areas. I think I couldn't open that wall before. Well, I'll get that ability. I'll be able to open that wall. And you'll continue there. And then you'll do more, right? It's not bad. It's just not great. Again, this would have been perfectly fine, passable stuff 10, 15 years ago. People would have loved it. That's true too. Vassal says a lot of these games were panned because they had so many bugs at launch. Yeah, maybe this game did have a ton of bugs at launch, and the game's now 1.5 years old, so they fixed it. So now the game actually is functional when originally it wasn't. I mean, that is possible. I think the game being an open world like this may have been a misstep, because it takes a while to kind of just explore and figure out what the hell you're doing. Look at this shitbag. See? I got to the second combat challenge, though. I don't think the stalactites are supposed to disappear like that, so that's probably a problem. What the fuck? Can't see. Did it. Look at that. Savage meter fills up. So we need the heavy attacks, but they're not available yet. Pong can life steal from enemies. Apparently I can't do anything, even though I got the point. Nothing happens. I can't use it. I don't know. Alright, I think I've had enough of this game. We've played it for about an hour. Wow, we actually played it an hour. I'm shocked. See what I mean? Like, the game actually wasn't so bad. I played it an hour. And I could totally keep going. It's not that bad, you see. I don't like having to open the map every time like this. That's shitty. It's kind of addictive. You like keep going. I made progress. I want to keep going. But the game sucks. There's no point in playing it. Yeah, but I made progress. I want to keep going. Right? No, let me keep going. Let me keep playing. No, stop playing. No one cares. No, I want to keep playing. Jesus. Spanked the shit out of it. It's pterodactyl land here. Destroy all the nests. All right, I've had enough. That's enough. This is just another challenge for another point. Okay. So, overall, what's the name of this game? I don't even know the name of it. Skull Island Rise of Kong is not a bad game. It's actually not. It's playable. At least today in 2025, it's playable. The combat works. There's stuff to do. It's fine. Is it interesting? Not really. It doesn't really tie in with any Kong movie, which is kind of a misstep, especially with the fact that the Kong movies recently have done so well. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't have tied this in with like a Kong movie, but it's not a bad game. Anyone who said that it is, either it was insanely busted at launch and they fixed it, or they were being disingenuous for clicks on the internet. There's actually nothing wrong with it. I played it during a Worst Games Marathon. It's literally not bad. I played it for an hour. I'd keep going. I would literally keep playing that. Well, it is what it is. I hope that you guys now know, hey, if you like Kong, maybe get the game. It's cheap. I think I got it for like $5. So, here you go.